Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action. Big conference rivalry between the new Trier Trevians and arch rival Evanston Wildkits. First of the home series. Final set in the Central Suburban South. These two teams met for the sectional championship last year, with the Wildkits coming out in the winner. First time they've ever made it to the Elite Eight baseball. Pitch low and outside a ball, and the pitcher that did it is on the mound. Russell Snap, the pitcher for the Wildkits today, versus Danny Katz for the Trevians, and Clay Szynski fouls one off. Swing and a miss, strike. Pitcher both the hands. They look in, and the delivery, and strike three. One up, one down. Here's Scott Hamas.
Number 1, Scott Haynes.
So Hamas comes in to bat. Lively crowd on hand today. This is a pack the house day. They're bringing in even some of the other teams from Evanston here to the ballpark here at ETHS. Snap delivers high and outside corner, I guess, for a strike. Again, went there, straight two. Now the pitch, a little foul tip, got a little piece of it. A very windy afternoon, and the wind is blowing out to left field. And a wide shot, and that's going to be a gapper. Hamas on his way to second, and he'll make it with the double. Here's Ryan Ackrey batting today in the number 3 spot. And first pitch hitting, long fly ball. Back it goes, back to the blue wall and over it. Home run for Ryan Ackrey. So the Trevians with a 2-0 lead on Ryan Ackrey's blast to left field. And here's Jake Reynolds. We've got to shoot a little further back than we normally do because of that screen. And with the wind blowing like it is, that screen's going to blow all over the place, create havoc with our lens no matter where we shoot from today. And a single to right. Kind of right center for Jake Reynolds. And here's Will Frank. So runner on at first, already 2 runs in on the blast by Ryan Ackrey. And a pitch low and outside. The ball gets away. Off to second goes Jake Reynolds. And a strike. They look back. And throw back there. Nearly threw it to center field. Reynolds back in time. Both these teams highly regarded in the sectional, Niles West sectional. And a strike, knee high outside corner. And strike three, drop third strike. And the throw to first in time. 2 down. And here's Max Rosenthal. And he takes a ball. Curved it, but curved it in. Foul ball, back and out of play. Boy, there have been some classic ball games between these two teams. High and outside of balls.
Here we go, Rod.
And strike on the inside corner. And a lot of players on both sides of the ball have actually been noticed and drafted, playing in this series. Throw to first. Little ground ball to first and the out in the inning. At the end of the top half of the first, it's New Trier 2 and the Evanston Wildkits coming to bat. Hot shot foul. Some major leaguers have played for both these teams. Swinging a ground ball. Shortstop, long throw, won't be in time. And the single. And Justin Farrow comes to bat. Then Wilson on first via the single. Danny Katz on the mound for the Trevians. Pitches high of a ball. A ball. These 10-cent dime store dentures aren't working too well today. Now the delivery. Outside corner for a strike. In the dirt, gets away. And on to second goes Ben Wilson. And now Farrow hit by the pitch. And 2 on, but nobody out for the Wildkits in the bottom of the first. And here's Charlie Maxwell, very highly regarded athlete. Danny Katz delivers. In there for a strike. 0-1. The number 3 batter in the Wildcats lineup. Bottom of the first inning. They lock and load. And that's in there for a strike. And well outside a ball. And a little inside ball. Tried to get a call that it hit him. But the umpire was not biting on that one. Delivery. Ground ball. Second baseman. Whoopsie. And everybody's safe. So the bases are loaded. And Jimmy Allen, the batter. And he fouls one back. That's it. The Trevians scored 2 in the top of the first. Wildkits threatening here in the bottom. They're striking the outside corner. And that one's outside the ball. And a little foul tip. And a line shot back up the middle. That's a base hit. That's going to score 2 and tie this ball game up. We're back tied on the single by Allen. And here's Sam Evans. And the pitch is high, a ball. Well, this is the sort of day with the wind blowing like it is. And anything can happen. And we really could have a high-scoring ball game. Here's a strike. Temperatures in the high 60s, low 70s. But a strong wind as a front is supposed to move through tonight and cool things off considerably. For a late May day, it's going to be cold for a couple of days. For late May. Pitch on the way, so a little ground ball. Out at second. Out at first. Double play. 2 away. Runner at third. Here's Tyler McCollum. And he takes a strike. They redid this ballpark. They actually redid the whole athletic grounds to do it. Shortstop the first, and we're done with the second. Our first. I'm seeing deuces. That's why I said that. At the end of the first inning of play, New Trier 2 and Evanston 2. And we'll be back with more. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe on the Metro Chicago Sports Network.com homepage or on YouTube. The Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop the text. Stop the wrecks. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Where we go to the top of the second inning of this game between the New Trier Trevians and the Evanston Wildkits. Mike Hurley letting it out. Bottom third of the batting order. Do it for the Trevians here. And Hurley fouls one off for a strike. Strike one. Hurley, Dylan McGuire, and Kevin Donahue. And strike. Donahue's had a sensational 2 weeks here at the plate. Foul ball. And low and outside, a ball. Ground ball. Second baseman has it over to first. One up, one down. Here's Dylan McGuire. And a pitch high, a ball. Ball one. Beautiful sunshiny day. Pitch low and outside the ball. Yeah, a strike at the outside corner. To McGuire. Another pitch outside the ball. And we've gone blackjack, I believe. Naked ball 3, and now the count full at 3-2. Now the delivery, ball 4, and McGuire aboard. Here's Kevin Donahue.
Now batting from the Trier, number 10, Kevin Donahue.
Down to first, runner back. A half swing on a pitch that was a little high. Straight. Snap delivers, and that's a strike. And a line shot down the line, foul. Time called. Down to first, and Dylan McGuire back. And the pitch low and outside the ball. Well, the playoffs are basically here. Ground ball, shortstop, flip the second out. On the first in time for the double play. And we go to the bottom half of the second. Ball game all knotted up at 2. Mark Roth leading it off for the Wildkits. They also have the bottom third of the batting order due up. To face Danny Katz. Half swing. And it's good enough to get the base hit. A single. So runner on at first. Go to bunt. Pop it in the air. Caught. Won't get the runner at first, though. On the attempt at the sacrifice. And anything up in the air today is going to be a real adventure. Here's Ben Drake. Down to first. Runner back in plenty of time. And a base hit to left for Drake, and 2 aboard with a 1 out. And back to the top of the batting order, and Ben Wilson, the batter. Swing and a miss, strike. Coming into the sectionals next week in real time. Evanston is ranked number 1 in the sectional. And New Trier 4. They will play in different regionals. So they could double back again to the sectional. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. And Justin Farrell, the batter. And a ball 1. Now the netting is blowing all over the place. You can see how that can give you a rather interesting effect. You stare at that thing too long. Farrell bats here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-2 ball game. Check the runner, put him back at second. Drake with the leadoff first. Outside of ball. And a ground ball, shortstop. Flip the second for the fielder's choice. Sasinski to Donahue for the out. At the end of 2, we're tied at 2. We'll be back. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network on cable or on the internet. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning of this one. Game all knotted up at 2. Clay Sasinski, the batter. Swing and a miss. Strike. And a ground ball. High bounder up over the third baseman, and that's going to be a base hit for Sasinski. And Scott Hamas, the batter. So leadoff man aboard. And a high pop-up foul. Going to give chase. Nice try. Not going to get it. Evans gave it the old high school try. Not a college try. Not. Never mind. Delivery. That's low in the dirt, and Sasinski off to second with the stolen base. He was kind of heading over there anyway, so he gets credit for the stolen base. Hamas goes to bunt, missed it. Strike 2. 1-2 the count on the Trevians left fielder. On the pitch, that's a ball. And the ball gets away. And Sasinski over to third. And ball 4. So Hamas aboard, 2 out, nobody out. And Ryan Ackray, the batter. Ryan popped one out of here back in the first. Up over the Blue Monster instead of the Green Monster at Boston. This is the Blue Monster here. It's only 301 down the line. But then that big fence out there. That's a ball 1. And inside a ball. So runners at the corners for the Trevians. And that's a ball. Snap checks the runners. Now the pitch. And a strike. And ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Jake Reynolds. He singled back in the first and left stranded. Batting here in the third with the bases loaded. He did go, strike 1 to Reynolds. Big crowd on hand. Always is when these two meet. Here's a strike. And a hot shot foul outside of third. School size wise, Nutria about 1,000 students more. And it's a dying quail triangle shot, and they can't get to it. Ackrey had to wait up. He's out. Throw to third. That gets away and into the dugout. And 2 runs home here on the error after the out at second. And Frank right down the line. No, can't get it. Pendrake trying for the basket. Kind of the diving catch out there. Didn't quite get it. Here's Max Rosenthal. And a strike. So 3 runs in here. 1 out. Foul ball. Off to the left. And a ground ball, shortstop, and a whoopsie. Here comes a runner home, and that's high. So that's 2 errors on that one play. And over to second goes Rosenthal. Courtesy runner is Michael Gallo. Here's Mike Hurley. So Hurley bats. 7th man, the bat in the inning. And the Trevians have put a couple of numbers up here on the board. Four runs in. They look back. They throw back. And Gallo back in plenty of time. Into the wide. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And 2 away. Here's Dylan McGuire. And a shot right down the line. Foul ball. Runner with the lead off second. And a pitch high, a ball to McGuire. And high and outside, a ball. And that's low ball. And ball 4. So 2 on. And Kevin Donahue, the batter. Throw to second, runner back. The Wildkits have committed 3 errors in this inning, helping the Trevians along. There's a strike. Outside corner for a strike. Kevin Donahue. Number 9 in the batting order. Knights man the bat in the inning. Look back to second. The pitch. Ground ball. And off the pitcher. They call that an error. And the bases are loaded. Here's Clay Sosinski. And it's strike one. And a strike. And into the wind, the pitch. 55-footer and outside a ball. Clay Sosinski batting. Low and outside a ball. No place to put him. Bases are loaded. Tenth man the bat in the inning. And a ground ball. Stole a bounder. Pitcher didn't get over in time to cover. An infield single. Another run home for the Trevians, and the bases remain loaded. Here's Scott Hamas. Low and outside a ball. And that one's low ball. Talking about state earlier, Evanston has gone as far as the Elite 8. The Trevians have won 2 state championships. 2000 and 2009. And finished second twice. Ball 4, that walks in a run. And the bases remain loaded. And here's Ryan Ackray. The Trevians finished second in state in 99 and 2007. Pitch outside the ball. So those 2 years, 99-2000, New Trier went 15 of 16 in the state playoffs. And Acre hit by the pitch. And that brings another run. And the bases remain loaded. So 7 runs in here in the inning. And here is Jake Reynolds. And Reynolds, first pitch inning. Long fly ball. Back it goes. Back. And over the blue monster. Right at that corner there. And a grand slam homer for Jake Reynolds. Well, that's what you want your cleanup batter to do. Clean up all the bases. And an 11-run outburst here in the top of the third. Here's Will Frank. And he fouls one off. And that one's foul off. So now it's 13-2 favor the Trevians. Top of the third inning. And strike 3. So we go to the bottom half of the third. And the Trevians have taken command of this one, to say the least. Thanks to some Evanston errors, but also some timely hitting by the Trevians. Finishing it off with the grand slam. Here's Charlie Maxwell. Katz delivers, pitch high, a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. Wildkits may start pressing a little bit. Strike 3 on the outside corner. And one away. Here's Jimmy Allen. And takes a pitch outside for a ball. Yeah, strike. Swing and a miss, strike. Wow, baseball is moving along. And swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts, 2 up, 2 down. And Sam Evans, the batter. And takes a strike, strike 1. We're in the third. Pitch is high, a ball. And that's one thing about these games. There's so much drama, and usually these games are fairly lengthy. There's a strike on the outside corner. Outside a ball. Another one outside ball. Ground ball. Szynski has it. Over to Acre, and we're done with the third. But the Trevians take a big lead. They lead at 13-2 at the end of 3. We'll be back with more. Selected games on demand on YouTube from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Seatbelts. Click it or ticket, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning. And the Trevians in command. Top of the 4th inning.
Max Rosenthal leads it off. Trevians sent 14 men to the plate in the top of the third. Foul ball. Scored 11 runs. Foul ball back and out of play, off to the left. Swing ground ball. Over to first. 3-1 on the putout. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Hurley. And he takes a pitch high, a ball. And fly ball, short. Little pop up. And take for the out. 2 down. And McGuire, ground ball, shortstop. Oh, to first, and 3 up, 3 down. No run, so there's nobody left. Go to the bottom of the fourth. New Trier leading this one 13-2. And moving along, bottom of the fourth inning. Ball 1. Tyler McCollum, the batter. And takes a pitch low, ball. Fourth inning. So we're going for a shorty today. If the Trevians can hold on to the lead. Foul ball back and out of play. And a pitch low, ball. And a line shot, base hit to left. So a single from McCollum. Here's Mark Roth. They lock and load, and the pitch outside corner for a strike. Draw to first. Runner back. And a strike out of the inside corner to Roth. Draw to first. Again, the runner back. Now the delivery. And that one fouled off. They lock and the load, high and tight, a ball. Well outside and high, a ball. Well, you don't want to get anything in the strike zone up today with that wind blowing out like it is. Ground ball. Donahue to Sosinski over to first. And the ball gets away. Well, it's just a fielder's choice. So runner on at first, pitch low, ball. And outside corner for a strike. strike on the outside corner. Time called. And a pitch low ball. And outside. Well,
checking my math here.
Boy, I was not a math major. And lately I've been showing it. There's a base hit. So 2 on.
With 1 out.
And Ben Drake, the batter.
When I was in high school,
they said to me,
my senior year in high school, we will graduate you if you promise never to take another math course as long as you live. And I said, by all means. I knew. Didn't matter. I couldn't do it. I still can't do it. I don't know if it's a mental block or learning disability, because I do have an LD problem. But
the lock and load. Check swing. Strike. Time called as Drake steps out of the box. 2 on.
1 out.
And pitch low ball. Danny Katz has gone the distance for the Trevians.
Besides a rocky first inning,
it has been a solid performance by Katz, and really it wasn't
Katz's fault. There's been 5 errors in the game.
All of them have figured in the scoring. 1 by the Trevians and 4 by the Wildkits in that wild top of the 3rd. Now the pitch. In there, strike 3.
Two away.
And Ben Wilson. Throw out to second. Runner back. Ben Wilson batting. Yeah, straight. And outside a ball. And swing and a miss, strike. We'll be here all during the summer as well. Strike 3. And that takes care of the inning. We go to the 5th.
The Trevians leading 13-2, and we'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network affiliates, Comcast Northern Cook County, Highland Park Access, which is not only Highland Park, but southeastern Lake County and extreme northeastern Cook County, Glencoe, Winnetka, and Kenilworth. New Trier Television in the New Trier Township, Wow Cable, AT&T Uverse, YouTube as our internet affiliate, RCN Cable, are all Metro Chicago Sports Network affiliates. Texting and using the cell phone are dangerous, distracted driving. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the fifth inning. Kevin Donahue. First pitch hit by the pitch and aboard at first. And Alex Kaplan batting for Clay Sosinski here. And foul ball. Not a first. Runner back. Hot shot right down the line. That's a fair ball. And Donahue to third. Kaplan to second. And Scott Hummus, the batter. Fouled off. Strike one. Trevians trying to just finish off. Ground ball through for the base hit. Trevians going to get another run. And it's 12. It's 14-2. Runners at the corners. And here is Matt Bosco batting. And Bosco takes a pitch inside for a ball. Bosco batting for Ackrey, who homered, walked, and hit by a batter, so officially 1-for-1 at the plate. Foul ball back. And now Bosco hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. And here is Jake Reynolds. Reynolds has had a day today. 2 singles and a home run. And it was a grand slam at that. Ball gets away. Throw home. They got Kaplan at home. And a line drive back towards the fence, off the fence. That'll score a run. And Eric Hoffman batting for Will Frank here. 2 on. Fouled off. And the ball gets away. Here comes the runner home. Here comes the throw. They got him out, but they walked away and didn't even remember to call time. And Reynolds comes home on a smart base running play. The ball was live, and as soon as they tagged the runner out. They just walked away. And Reynolds just came home and scored it. That's a ball outside. So 3 runs in here in the top of the 5th. And it is now 16-2, favoring the Trevians. Pitch is high and outside the ball. The count's gone full to Hoffman. Now they lock and load and scoop that fly ball to the left. Left fielder overheads it for the out. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Trevians hold them and go home time. Leading this one 16-2. And Quinn Menard batting for Justin Farrow. Swinging a bit strike. And outside the ball. Danny Katz has gone the distance. Six hits given up. And struck out 5. And shave and haircut, 2 bits. High and tight. So Quinn Menard batting for Farrow here. And fouls one off. And the pitch low ball. And high and outside the ball. And strike out the outside corner. Bernard thought it was a ball. And strike 3. Same spot, same result. And there's one away. There's Miles Porter batting for Charlie Maxwell. Swinging a bit strike. And well outside the ball. And pitch low ball. And a foul ball. Off to the right. And base hit single. Here's Jimmy Allen. Right. Outside ball. Make it Sam Evans. That was Jimmy Allen was single. 2 strikeouts and then Allen single. There goes the runner. Here's the throw and on the tag. They got him. And the ball game is all over. Well, this turned out to be
Trevian rump for the New Trier Trevians, 16 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 4 times. They were walked 4 times. They only left 1 on base in this 16-run romp and only 1 stolen base for the Evanston Wildkits. 2 runs, were wrong on the graphic there, 7 hits, 4 errors. They were struck out 7 times by Danny Katz. He did not walk anybody, and 6 left on base. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. And we say, as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.